This piece is called For You Alone. For you alone I worship. For you alone sits on the throne. For you alone are my God, my King. For you alone are my song. For you alone are my peace, which passes all understanding. For you alone are my confidence, my strength. In the time of trouble you shall hide me under your wings. For you alone are my shelter. In the time of storm you protect me from all hurt, harm, and danger. For you alone are the solid rock, the cornerstone which everything that we believe in is built on. For you alone are my tower, my strong tower, my defense, my shield, my buckler. For you alone are worthy to be praised, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the very same. Your name is worthy, O Ancient of Days. For you alone last forever and ever. For you alone are my salvation. You are my Prince of Peace, my Counselor, my wisdom. For you alone wash me, make me as white as snow, covered in your blood. For you alone are the great sacrifice. For you alone stepped out from heaven, spoke and breathed the breath of life into man, and said, what is man that thou art mindful of him? He is my creation. For you alone are Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end. For you alone last forever and ever. All things begin with you and all things end with you. You are my solid rock. For you alone are my lion, my defender, my keeper. For you alone are El Shaddai, Elohim, and Adonai. For you alone lead me, guide me on the path of righteousness for your name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you alone are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. For you alone are my shepherd, I shall not want. For you alone are my morning star. For you alone are the great teacher. For you alone are my strength. For you alone are my confidence. You alone are worthy to be praised. Angels bow before you. Heaven and earth adore you. You are mighty, for you alone are the Almighty. For you alone are worthy to be praised. For you alone sit on the throne. The earth is your footstool. The earth is the Lord's and that dwells therein. For you alone are sovereign. For you alone are the way, the truth, and the life. So for you alone I live. For you alone I breathe. For you alone I live, move, and have my very being. All I am is found in you. For you alone are my God and my King. King of kings and Lord of lords. Elohim and Adonai. Emmanuel. For you alone are the worthy Lamb, the great sacrifice. For you alone are worthy to be praised. For you alone. You are my God, my King. For you alone. For you alone lead me and guide me. The steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. For you alone are my confidence, my strength, my valor, my vitality. For you alone. I worship you alone. I praise you alone. Alone I stand in your presence. I bow down before you. I lay my life before you. For you alone. I drink from the waters pure from you alone, from out of your belly. Flows rivers of living water, for you alone are my God, my King. So I worship you alone. I live this life for you alone. You are the way, the truth, and the life, for you alone. None can come to the Father but by you, for you are the way alone. You are the truth alone. You are he who was, is, and is to come alone. There is no God like you. For you are the only true and living God, for you alone are my God, my King, for you alone. I worship you along with the angels, for you alone are holy. For you alone are righteous. For you alone. For you alone. You are the great judge. You alone. You are the Almighty, for you alone. For you alone. I lay down my life and take up yours, for you alone. I take up my cross, forsake my own life, and follow you, for you alone. For you alone are my God, my King, the solid rock, the standard that is raised against all my enemies. For you alone are the Lord God of hosts, who fights my battles. For you alone are victory. You alone, peace. You alone, vitality. You alone are my comfort and my strength. For you alone. For you alone. You alone are the wind in my sail, my direction, my compass. For you alone. For you alone are the King of glory. Who is the King of glory? The Lord God strong and mighty. Who is the King of glory? The Lord God mighty in battle. You are the King of glory, for you alone are worthy. I cast my crown at your feet, for you alone are worthy. I bow down and worship you, for you alone are worthy. To receive all honor, glory, and power, for you alone, Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end, for you alone. Your word stands alone. Your presence stands alone. All of who you are stands alone, for you alone are the one God. I am that I am. Jehovah, for you alone are God. For you alone are worthy. For you alone is salvation. You alone. My God, my King, sovereign, he who reigns forever and ever, for you alone sits on the throne with all majesty and power in your hands. For you alone are all powerful. For you alone is all knowing. For you alone love. You are alone. Peace. You are alone. Joy. You are alone. You are my everything alone. My God, my King, my peace in the time of trouble, my provision, my sight, my shepherd, my King, my sacrifice, my lamb, Lion of Judah, Lord God of hosts, for you alone. The angels recognize you alone, for you are God alone.